Good evening, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 8th of January, 2026. I'm going to be honest, it was a day that didn't go so well. A day that basically on both fronts, what I tried or what I thought would work didn't really work the way that I had planned it. Allow me to explain what I mean. Hoping that I can turn things around for the end of the week tomorrow. So let's talk about that. Okay. So today we started off not with the Level 1 podcast, but today I said what I was going to do was start off my stream with a countdown of the most disappointing games of 2025. Once that was done, which I estimated would probably take like a couple of hours because I would do a little build up and then hang out and do the countdown, I was going to take a break and then come back and play a couple hours of Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, I was well aware that I was near the end of Pokemon Legends ZA's DLC, the Mega Dimension, and that we were coming to some of the pivotal moments, some of the big fights and things were going to happen, likely on this very stream. So I had talked about this like for a week, right? That I was going to do it this way, that it was a different way of doing it. I had never really done it like that before, that usually when I do year-end series, the stream's focused exclusively on those year-end series. And this way, I was splitting it up. It would be like, kind of like we're not wasting the rest of the stream because I wasn't ready to do the rest of the Game of the Year stuff. Well, let me put it this way. When the stream started, everyone was hanging out with me for like a half an hour. That went really well. People were engaged. People supported. It was great. I started doing the countdown, and the countdown took 90 minutes. During the entirety of the countdown, I got a couple contributions, all right, which is fine. But the whole idea was that I wanted the countdown to be more interactive. I was hoping more people would weigh in on my picks and things for the most disappointing games. They didn't really do that. Basically, they treated it pretty much like an on-demand video. So because of that, it was just kind of like me doing it and people watching, but no one really responding or interacting. I very well could have done that offline, and I don't think it would have made any difference, okay? So I did the countdown. People seemed to enjoy it. Like, there was no complaints. They liked it. And I said, all right, now it's time for Pokemon. Let's go on break. So I went on break. I came back, and to my surprise, lost more than half my audience, which I kind of figured would happen, that people wouldn't stick around for Pokemon. The problem was a lot of the people who were Pokemon regulars didn't show up. There were two people who were Pokemon regulars who were there and actually did support the stream. But outside of that, it was quite dead. And I was like, oh, and people were like, yeah, we actually didn't know you were playing Pokemon. I was like, whoa, I kind of advertised it like that all week. You know, I've been talking about it. It's in the schedule, like everywhere. It said that. It said disappointing games countdown, then Pokemon. It says it right on the schedule. But everyone was under the impression the stream was just the countdown, and that after the countdown, that was kind of it. So basically, the stream did not very well at all. Usually my Pokemon streams do exceptionally well. That's why I've kept it in the rotation for so long. Even though I know it's not a huge group of people who watch that playthrough, the people who usually show up are very engaged in talking about Pokemon and hanging out and support it in droves. And literally that didn't happen this time. It was nearly dead. So basically the whole first stream was kind of a flop. I blame myself on this one because I had never done it this way, where half of a stream was a year-end series, half of a stream was gameplay. I guess I just can't do that moving forward. I have to be more straightforward in what I'm doing and make it that the whole stream is one thing. Okay, and that's what I'm going to do, and I'll explain that in a moment for the rest of the year-end series. So, yeah, kind of sucked. And I was like, well, listen, it's deflating, but it's not a huge deal, right? Hopefully, tonight's late stream of Black Ops 7 will do well and hope to make up for it. You know, it is what it is. Yeah. That most definitely didn't happen. So here's what happened with Black Ops 7 tonight, okay? I was a little late because I was doing some technical stuff, and, you know, I got the stream up and running, but we still hung out for a little bit. And then around like 7:40, we started playing the game. Tonight was Fallout night. If surprisingly, Call of Duty is doing a Season 1 collab with the Fallout TV show. So you can unlock vault dwellers and characters from the show and you know, skins of Fallout and stuff like that. They turned Nuketown into Vault Town. So now it's supposed to be like a Vault Tech version of Nuketown. Remember, I had unlocked the ballistic knife last time that I played. So it was kind of fun trying that out. But also I did a bunch of the challenges and things that I needed to do to get some unlocks and stuff. So the gameplay portion went well. It certainly wasn't perfect, and there was a couple laggy matches, and I raged a bit. And to be honest, the ballistic knife, sometimes I did well with it, and other times I did horribly with it, all right? But in general, playing on the new equipment, right? The new setup, everything is great. You know, again, new wrist rests and things. It's allowing me to play and actually, you know, aim better and do better than I ever had before. It was just going really good in that regard. But basically, we're back to square one with this game. What do I mean by that? Well, most of the attendance, I'd say at least half was trolls. People coming by just being toxic and being stupid. Um, the entire day on Kick, I think we got 3 subs the entire day and maybe like 500 kicks, maybe a few more than that, but basically almost non-existent kick support today. On the YouTube side, I'm not kidding. Half of my support tonight was from one person, which shouldn't happen like that. And some people who previously in the week had said they were going to come by and hang out and support on the Call of Duty stream didn't show up. So basically, it was a flop. It's back to how it was. If you remember when I was playing it as a day stream and then another night stream before that, it was kind of flopping, and that's why we stopped playing it. I brought it back specifically to see how it would go with my new equipment. It's not doing well. And again, that's disheartening because I'm putting a lot of effort into trying to get better at it. I'm trying to upgrade my setup so I can play it better. And I like having variety. I like having these kind of multiplayer games in the rotation. I think that if I have that in there, it's better than just me playing single player offline games and chill games all the time. People want action. People want that kind of game. I like that kind of variety. I do. Listen, I don't love Black Ops 7. It was in my freaking disappointing games countdown today. But at the same time, I like variety. So I know it has a place in the rotation. The question is just where. And honestly, I can't really answer that right now because of the way that today went. I don't know where to go with Call of Duty. Do I even keep playing it or do I drop it? Do I only play it maybe once a week and see what happens? How is it that sometimes I play it and we get people coming by, positivity, outstanding support, and then other nights like tonight, it's mostly trolling and no one cares? I don't know. So today, I'll be honest, sucked because everything kind of backfired. Nothing really worked. I didn't get great support on either stream. It's, again, I want you to understand when I talk about this stuff, it's not the end of the world. Like, overall, my content is still doing well, but my idea is to try to have consistency. And I'm not having that right now. Today was kind of a flop for me, and that's disappointing. And now, especially considering what I got coming up tomorrow, I got to wonder what's going to happen. Let me explain. Tomorrow, we got 2 new things that are coming into play. There's a new game called Code Violet. That's the spiritual successor to Dino Crisis. That's my first stream, and I have no clue how that's going to go. I don't know if the game's even good. I mean, it's just coming out tomorrow. I hope people will show up and engage and support it, but I don't know if they will. Tomorrow night is a one-off attempt to revive Friday Night Fights with Street Fighter 6 returning. I've never used it with this monitor before. I haven't played it in 100 years. I don't know how that's going to go. So now I'm like, man, it would be great at least if I have a great end to the week, but I don't know how it's going to go tomorrow. It might be horrible. So I find myself in a situation where things are very uncertain, and honestly, I don't like that. I don't. Things were actually going well for a long time, and now things are kind of like all over the place. And I hope that things will improve. I really do. I hope that tomorrow we'll have a great day, and maybe we'll find a place for Call of Duty, just maybe not as often. I don't know. But now I'm kind of feeling a little bit uncertain and wondering what to do with stuff. I'd love feedback. Like what happened tonight? I had so many people saying, "Oh yeah, Call of Duty, play it tonight," and I played it, and it was mostly trolls, and almost no one supporting the stream makes me confused. It really does. I'm like, I don't know. So I'd love feedback. Let me know. All right. And one final thing, because of what happened today with splitting the year-end series, I'm not doing that again. So what that means is the next time I do a year-end series, it's actually going to be the Game of the Year Awards and the countdown of the best episodes of DSP Tries It from 2025 all in one stream. So likely it's either going to be a full night stream or even a full day stream. But that means it can't happen soon. Like I was going to do it next week. I can't do it next week. I need to sit down and have time to actually get all the videos together, to do some work to set that up. And I'm not going to have time to do that in a week here. So likely it's going to happen near the end of the month now. Now I know what's going to happen. People are going to complain and be like, "Oh, you took too long to do the series." It's like, well, I tried to do it one by one and it didn't work. Today it flopped. So it is what it is. I'll let you know, probably not next week, maybe later on this month. We'll look to do that, and I'll let you know when I'm going to schedule that as a whole stream so there's absolutely no confusion about when I'm doing it. Okay? All right, guys, so thank you. For those who were here, thanks. For those who did support today, thanks. For those who are watching the videos on demand, thanks. I do hope that you enjoy them. I do hope that things go well and people will watch this countdown and it was worth it. And I certainly hope that tomorrow I have a better day. I mean, I have to buy a whole new game for tomorrow now. I haven't even touched my PS5 in so long. I'm probably gonna have to do a ton of console updates and everything, and basically I haven't had time to do it. So I don't have time tonight. It's already 10, 11 p.m. So I don't, I'm going to have to do it like rush it in the morning, I guess. And hopefully I can get everything set up for tomorrow. Yeah, right now I am stressed out about it. It sucks. Like, I just hope that things go well. And, what can I do? I'm putting out the content. People like it, but I can't always make people show up and support content, especially people who said they were going to be here and didn't show up. There was notably a couple people last Call of Duty stream who came in and supported it and said they would be here and they weren't. So, it is what it is. I still hope you enjoyed the footage. It was fun to see the Fallout crossover and everything. And we'll try again tomorrow. Tomorrow, again, end of the week. Maybe we'll get some success. We'll see. All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a good night. See you in the AM. Enjoy the countdown. Peace out.